Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to my channel. So today, as I'm filming this, it is January 1st, so we are in 2024 now, which is crazy. So happy new year. And a new year means a whole nother year of new book releases. So in today's video, we are going to be going over 7 new YA fantasy books that are coming out this month in January. And of course, there are a lot more than just 7 new books coming out this month, but I just wanted to highlight some of the ones that sound the most interesting and exciting to me. So I'm going to talk about these in order of release date from earliest to latest. So I'm also going to be reading the description of these books too, to let you know a little bit about what these books are about. So the first book on this list is A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft, and this one comes out on January 2nd. And I know this is the one that a lot of other booktubers have been talking about too, and seems like one that a lot of people are excited for. So the description describes this one as a magical dressmaker commissioned for a royal wedding finds herself embroiled in scandal when a gossip columnist draws attention to her undeniable chemistry with the groom. Neve has never let herself long for more. The magic in her blood that lets her stitch emotions and memories into fabric is the same magic that will eventually kill her. Determined to spend the little time she has left guaranteeing a better life for her family, Neve jumps at the chance to design the wardrobe for a royal wedding in the neighboring kingdom of Avalon. So this one sounds very magical, and I love the fact that her magic is related to sewing, and I'm also very interested in the fact that it says that the magic will also be her death. So I feel like that's a very good drawback to her magic powers, and the romance also sounds like it has a lot of potential as well. The second book on this list, also coming out January 2nd, is Sky's End by Marc J. Gregson, and the description on this one reads, plummet into a kill or be killed competition where a scrappy underdog, hell-bent on revenge, must claw his way to the top in this thrilling YA fantasy debut. Exiled to live as a low, 16-year-old Conrad refuses to become heir to his murderous uncle. But meritocracy is a harsh and unforgiving rule on the floating island of Homestead, and when his ailing mother is killed by monstrous gargantuans, Conrad cuts a deal to save the only family he has left. To rescue his sister from his uncle's clutches, Conrad must enter the selection of the 12 trades. After the deadliest of all the trades gains a fresh recruit with Conrad. Now he must endure vigorous training, manipulative peers, and the gauntlet, a brutal final test that yields riches and status to whichever skyship crew kills the most gargantuans. So this one sounds like a completely different vibe from the previous book. The previous book was definitely a fantasy romance, whereas this one seems like it's going to have probably no romance, and it seems more like it's going to be action-packed and full of adventure. And the description says that is also a perfect read for fans of Attack on Titan. This will probably be a very exciting and edge-of-your-seat fantasy adventure book. So the third book on this list comes out on January 9th, and it is Somewhere in the Deep by Tanvi Berwah. So the description on this one reads, from the author of Monsters Born and Made comes an action-packed South Asian-inspired fantasy that will have your heart racing at every turn. 17-year-old Crescent Dune is buried under the weight of her dead parents' debt and the ruinous legacy they left behind. The only way she can earn enough money to escape her unforgiving island is by battling monstrous creatures in an underground fighting pit. After a fight goes terribly wrong, she's banned from the pits. Now hopeless, she is offered a deal. In exchange for the eraser of her debts, she must join and protect a hunting party for a rescue mission deep within the mining caves beneath the island. Crescent is determined to keep her head down and fulfill her role as a dutiful bodyguard, even though she is trapped underground with her childhood enemy and a company of people who would gladly kill her if they knew who her parents were. As they come across creatures she believed only existed in legends, it becomes clear they are in far more danger than she could have imagined. But someone doesn't want her to make it out alive, and she'll have to figure out who before she's left alone in the dark. So like the previous book, this one sounds very thrilling and exciting, and it sounds like it's also going to be edge-of-your-seat action and anticipation. Book 4 comes out January 16th, and it is So Let Them Burn by Kamilah Cole. This is book 1 in the Divine Trader series. So the description on this one reads, whip smart and immersive, this Jamaican-inspired fantasy follows a God's blessed heroine who's forced to choose between saving her sister or protecting her homeland, perfect for fans of Iron Widow and the Priority of the Orange Tree. Farron Vincent can channel the power of the gods. 5 years ago, she used her divine magic to liberate her island from its enemies, the dragon-riding Greenlee Empire. But now at 17, Farron is all powered up with no wars to fight. She's a legend to her people and a nuisance to her neighbors. When she's forced to attend an international peace summit, Farron expects that she will perform tricks like a trained pet and then go home. She doesn't expect her older sister Alara, forming an unprecedented bond with an enemy dragon, or the gods claiming the only way to break that bond is to kill her sister. As Farron's desperation to find another solution takes her down a dark path, and Alara discovers the shocking secrets at the heart of the Greenlee Empire, both must make difficult choices that will shape each other's life as well as the fate of their world. So this one sounds very fascinating. I like the fact that the magic system sounds intriguing. I also like that there's dragons, and it's also very interesting that the main character is this all-powerful character, but she already fought and won the war, and now she's actually faced with a new problem in which her powers might be of no use at all. Book number 5 also comes out on January 16th, and it is Evergreen by Devin Greenlee. So the description on this one reads, "The Secret Garden is gorgeously reimagined in this deliciously dreamy urban fairy tale about a dryad who risks immortality for love from debut author Devin Greenlee. All 17-year-old Quill wants is a break from the family business. Flowers, plants, the generations-old garden. What he wouldn't give for a taste of the outside world, normalcy. But his mom won't let him out of the house, telling him he's just not ready. All because he's a dryad. Well, not just any dryad, but a male dryad, the first ever. And unlike everyone else in his family, he has an outlook of magic. Just a shock of green hair matching green eyes and a growing frustration that there's an entire world out there waiting to be discovered. Until the night when the outside world, specifically his new neighbor, discovers him. Liam Watson lives in a culture filled with electronics, mobile devices, and social media, where there is no magic or even the belief in it. As much as Quill finds Liam irritating, he's so cute it's annoying, he can't help himself. Now Quill's getting a taste of the outside world and of Liam, and he wants more. But all is not well in this magical urban garden, and someone, or something, is changing the very essence of it. And wherever Quill goes, the danger grows." So this one sounds like it's leaning more on like the magical realism side. It's also very interesting that it's a retelling of The Secret Garden, which I never read The Secret Garden before, but I still find that very interesting. Also sounds like there's going to be a very cute romance in it as well. So book number 6 is coming out January 23rd, and it is Into the Sunken City by Dinesh. The description on this one reads, "Perfect for fans of Fable and House of Salt and Sorrows. This spectacular YA fantasy adventure debut is like nothing else, featuring a unique twist on Treasure Island, a magnetic second chance romance, and a thrilling heist where the reward is great but the risks are even greater. In the slowly sinking city of Coconino, Arizona, the days are long, the money is tight, and the rain never stops. For Jin Heldar, this life is nothing new. Ever since her father died in a diving accident, she's barely made ends meet for her and her younger sister Tara. Enter Bahili, a drifter who offers Jin and Tara the score of a lifetime, a massive stash of gold hidden in the sunken ruins of Las Vegas. Jin knows it's too dangerous. She stopped diving after her father's accident, but when her sister decides to go, Jin's left with only one choice, to go with her. A ragtag crew is assembled, including Jin's annoyingly hot ex-boyfriend. From there, a high-stakes heist ensues that's beyond even Jin's wildest fears." So I like that this one seems like it takes place in possibly like an alternative US setting, because Las Vegas is apparently in ruins and is sunken in the ocean now. And it just sounds like that it is going to be thrilling and full of a lot of excitement and action. Book 7 and the final book on this list is The Dark Fable by Katherine Harbour, and this one comes out on January 30th. So the description on this one reads, "Magical heists, deadly secrets, come along for the ride if you dare. This heart-stopping, seductive fantasy is perfect for fans of Six of Crows. Evie Weidler is an orphan who has gone through most of her life unnoticed, until she's caught up in a dramatic heist and captures the attention of the Dark Fable. They have chosen her for a reason. She can turn invisible. This skill would make Evie a treasured asset to the legendary group of thieves known for sparing away obscure and occult artifacts. Evie cannot resist their allure and is eager to join this newfound family. But she discovers there are more skeletons in the Dark Fable's past than she could have ever imagined. and these secrets might be the answer to her own tragic past. No one is who they seem to be, and the price of uncovering the Dark Fable's cryptic history just might be fatal. So I really like how this one seems like it's going to be a darker fantasy, and it also seems like it's possibly going to be perfect for fans of Six of Crows. So those are 7 new YA fantasy books that are coming out this January. Let me know down below if any of these has your attention and if you plan on reading any of these. Also, I plan on doing one of these videos every month, so if you like these types of videos, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!